The U.S. stock market has been long-term a very good place to invest. I understand that. But when I write what I wrote, questioning the validity of people investing in the stock market, it wasn't meant to be a condemnation of the strategy of allocating money to U.S. stocks. It was really meant to cause people to reflect upon how they're investing and to be more thoughtful about their investment strategies. Michael Milken, who was such an important figure in the history of the world of finance, said at a time when I was at Drexel that when he was looking at stocks as compared to bonds, he said that stocks as an investment and stockholders don't have the ability to discipline executives like bonds or bondholders do. I never forgot that. And I think that investors need to understand more about kind of the controls that stockholders have over executives. The other thing, so when you think about investing in stocks, there's two things to think about. One is, do you invest in index funds where you have broad exposure to the stock market? Or do you invest in specific stocks? Like right now, for example, of late, there's been a huge kind of inclination or infatuation with AI, which is understandable. But when the automobile was invented, it seemed like automobiles were going to be something that was going to really take off. Well, automobiles did take off. But literally thousands of new companies came out of nowhere to be automakers. Most all of them went bankrupt. So just because you find a sector that's hot, that's got a big future, doesn't mean that you can pick companies and figure out which ones are going to be the ones that survive and which ones are going to be the ones that thrive. So stock picking is very tough, even when you get the sector right. Bottom line is, the U.S. stock market and investing in stocks is not something to be done cavalierly, like any investment. It's not something to be done with expectations of free money and perpetual returns. There's real risk there, and people need to understand those risks carefully when making that investment.